All right, y'all. So, just an update. Tell me why, in regards to like one of my previous readings, right? I was talking about my car. Y'all, tell me why I come back in from work today and the girl who lived like in the first building, I live in condos, so the girl who lived in the first building, y'all, somebody like smashed all her windows and slashed her tires. I don't know what you gotta do to get that to happen to you, but listen, I was just like, that's all I could do. That's all I could do. I don't know who she pissed off, but listen, they was upset. Okay, upset. So the energy that I am picking up on right now, y'all, is so on the way here, I was just thinking about how we allow for people to come into our energy space because we love them, you know what I mean? But sometimes, y'all, love ain't enough, okay? 111 on the timer. When I said that, love is not enough. And hopefully this message resonates with you. Let's see where it go. Whatever comes out, comes out. But that's just what I felt needed to say. Love ain't enough. And I don't know what that situation was up the street, y'all. But sometimes, I'm a little nosy. So, like, sometimes she be out there arguing with this boy or whatever. And, like, one time, like, it was some girls out there and they was fighting over a guy. And when they was done fighting, he was like, why y'all fighting over me? Like, he was like, yeah, I'm fucking both of y'all, but why y'all fighting over me? I was like, that's a damn shame. But it is what it is. You feel me? But love is not enough. Alright. It's probably who smashed her shit in, honestly. Alright. My messages to the collective need to hear today. Alrighty, so the first card that popped out is the Wise One, grow within your current situation. Second card is be open to healing information. And the third card, trust your instincts. Feathers could be significant to you. So y'all, I don't know if owls are significant to anybody, but last night when I was laying in bed, it's an owl in both of these actually. So like last night when I was laying in bed, or this morning when I woke up, it was this, I'm pretty sure it was an owl, pretty sure, but it was just a hooting out my window. And it wasn't like it was loud or anything. It was just noticeable. And I was so focused on it that I couldn't go back to sleep. But that's also when I was like, they was talking to me and they was like, nah, we need you to stay up. So they was like, whatever we gotta do to keep you up, I guess. Can I get one more card? What's the overall message? Follow the voice of your soul. So this has a lot to do with like sometimes we go into issues where we make it hard to where we can't depict between what's our ego and what's our higher self talking to us. The way that I personally discern is I think I sit back and I have to reflect a lot. And that's when I go into meditation. So when I sit back and I reflect, I ask myself questions in regards to the situation. So if it's in regards to a person, I think, okay, how does this situation serve me? Not to be selfish or anything, but it's okay to be selfish, actually. I take that back. It's okay to be selfish. Sometimes we need to. But how does this situation serve me? How does it serve my higher good? In what ways am I growing as a person? Also, you have to ask too, does this person give, or is this person only like taking from me? In what way do they benefit me? If something was to happen, are they dependable? Do I feel secure? Do I feel like they are trustworthy? Do I feel like they have integrity when I'm not around? Are they the same person that they are to me? Are they the same person that they are around me to other people in reference to me? So do they speak highly of me, or do they degrade me behind my back? Things like that. Those are the questions that you need to ask. And you need to also make sure that you can discern energies as also, because people, they do they can manipulate energy. Like just the same way as you may have spiritual gifts, other people have spiritual gifts as well. So they can be easily wearing a mask to disguise who they say they are in order to get from you whatever they may need. So somebody hopefully can resonate with that. I want to go a little bit into the situation to see exactly what this situation may be, as to what exactly you need to be listening to, what exactly it is that you need to heal from, and what's the current situation, just overall in general. All right, so there's that Two of Pentacles coming out in the upright, talking about balancing out between the two. Back to me saying, what is this, instinct, or is this my higher self? This could be job related for some of you, for most of you actually. So am I making the right decision? This kind of goes back to that, I feel like the reading I did previously. So the energy is kind of still the same. Something flipped. Page of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, so what they just told me is holding on to the way that you think, holding on to the way that you see things. Perspective needs to change. Walking away from something. Maybe you could be emotionally attached to something, more so than thinking logically as well. Sometimes it's okay to remove your emotions from situations. Our emotions sometimes do get the best of us and allow for us to make impulsive decisions that we probably should have thought about a little bit more. Give it a little bit more time. It's okay to take time. I'd rather you take time on something than rush into something. Don't jump out of one boiling pot of water into the other one, baby. Listen. Because if you're going to boil, you might as well boil. Nurturing. All right, so we got nurture, breathe, and unfoldment. So the unfoldment card for me is divine, basically saying, at least this is what it represents to me. It's divine's way of saying that you are making the right decisions. Always believe highly in yourself, that whatever move that you do make, it will unfold to your greatest potential. Also, this part right here, if you can see it, it's a hand holding a pentacle, and the way that I do see that also is the Ace of Pentacles. So divine could be offering you a great opportunity, but it does take sometimes for you to walk away from a situation. Also take note that some of you may have anxiety with breathe card coming out. Sometimes that's what I pick up on, anxiety, dealing with depression, things of that nature. Make sure that you're allowing yourself self-care as well in situations, and that you are being selfish. It's okay to take a day or two out. Make sure that you're doing your spiritual baths, if that's something that you do. Take long walks is what I hear. Some of you do like to be by the water as well, as a calming, like it just calms you. For some reason I'm also picking up humming. Like some of you, maybe as a child, like your mother used to hum to you, or you listen to like certain, like I hear like piano music or something like that, like instrumentals, in order to calm your spirit or your soul, to kind of help you out with your anxiety. It's almost like you're hyperventilating. Ebb and flow, going with the flow a little bit more. Sometimes that can also actually, so sometimes going with the flow can actually make people more anxious because they don't have control over things. I'm also hearing codependency, let go of control issues. With that nurturing card come out, that's going back to self-care. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. I think this kind of, so I see this differently, but right now what I'm seeing is going back to your faith, going back to how you see your faith. I need clarification on that actually. Jesus. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Reconciliation. Somebody's trying to come back. And pay attention to the red flags with finances and career underneath. Okay, so this seems like it may be a different storyline. I'm not gonna hold you, but what I'm feeling right now, and it could resonate to this storyline, but what I'm feeling right now is that a situation is making you anxious because you see things one way and another person see it another way. So like, let's say, I don't know why they just gave me this example, but let's say there's a man and he's like, I'm the provider, I'm the security, I want you to stay home. And the female's like, well, nah, like, you know, I want to kind of be out here and I want to work, I want to build my own, I want to make a name for myself, I don't want to live under you. And to some men, that causes an insecurity issue. And I say that because for some men, love isn't enough. For them, they have to feel secure in their position. So if they feel like they can take care of things, you're not going to leave me if I can take care of you. That's for somebody. And that's deceptive, but that's also, that could be a red flag. That could be a control thing, because if you're sitting here and you feel like you have to secure your position in that way, why do you feel like, you know, I'm going to leave you outside of that? You should think that, you know, I want to be with you because you're a great person, because I feel safe with you. I know that you can provide, but why can't I provide, you know, give to the situation as well? That could be a past trauma where the person that they were in love with and that they wanted to keep knew that that relationship may not have been for them, and it was easy for them to move on. It's a way to keep you held down and bonded. So that could be a false belief system, yes, but that's typically what leads to breakups, actually, because that person then feels like they're in a controlling situation. I hear also mental abuse, not physical, but definitely mental and emotional abuse, narcissistic behavior. This person is looking to not